howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and this is the adorable Will Kitty Zenowasagiri, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Marimashita Iruma-kun chapter 434. Before me and the kitty get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable cat right here. Oh, God, kitty, you and your freaking eye bogeys. And this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have a full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which we were supposed to be covering Oshinoko today, but due to the situation that's happening right now with our rent, yeah, we need to raise money for rent, or we are going to be homeless if we do not have, damn it, kitty, $500 in, like, the next few hours. Yeah, so we're putting that off until, tomorrow. Well, yeah. But I will make, this week's episode available for all, subscribers. Well, if we are not homeless, we will be covering, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Motosehi no Slave, let's see, what's the other ones? Sosu no Frieren, Fire Force, Dead Account, Digimon, Hell's Paradise, Jigakuraku, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia, Legals, and Tune to the Midnight Heart. And there's even more on the way, including Iruma, which, if, again, we're not homeless, we will be covering, the next season of, and, also Mafia. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, kitty, who is destroying my leg at the moment, I need to clip your claws. We are getting back into HENRI'S backstory, which was getting very, very spicy up in them fields. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And we got a beautiful cover with Iruma. We also, oh, I see the Hebrew letter up in there. Yes! See, something I do love about Marimashita Iruma-kun is there is Hebrew up in there, and I am a Jew that can read Hebrew, so that makes me very happy. So yes. That is a tet, I believe. Yes. Oh my god. And then we got the crew there. Dude, Amari is looking hot. We got some leg up in there. Yes, ma'am. I wish we were getting some shoulder. I really wish she wasn't wearing the shawl. If that shawl was gone, that would be sick. But it is what it is. Everyone else is looking great, though. Clara, I fucking hate those leg warmers. I goddamn hate those leg warmers so much. And I wish the collar was bigger. Yeah, that collar is not big enough. I love Iruma's jacket, though. I love that puffer. That puffer is cute. Oh my god, that puffer's cute. The cape on Az is totally working. He is serving. But dude, Galigo's outfit is everything. Holy shit, Galigo is totally serving. So is Opera, for that matter. Like, out of all of them, like, I would say the ones that are, like, I would say Galigo's outfit is definitely the best. It is just working for me. Then I'd say, then Oh God, it's a toss-up between Iruma and Opera for me for the second best. Or do I want to go with that? You know what? I'm gonna say I really like Opera's more. I do. I like it. I really like the juxtaposition of it. It's just really cool. And then it would be Iruma, because Iruma's is really fun. Then Az, and then Amari, and then Clara. Those leg warmers, man. I fucking hate those leg warmers. Alright, and this chapter is titled Azazel Henry Part 7. Henry-kun? Oh, it's the blood. It's the blood. What is this? This urge welling up. Smells sweet, like it's pulling me in. Henry-kun? Oh! Get a hold of yourself, Azazel. Henry-kun, don't move. Give me your arm. Recover. I'll arrange a medical exam just in case. Come with me. Azazel, you're to isolate yourself in a separate room for the time being. Clear your head. Ooh, he's blushing. No abnormalities in the bone. Excellent. Right, thank you. About Henry-kun, he's just settling down now. I knew it would come to this sooner or later. After all, for demons, humans are the very finest cuisine. Cuisine? Just one whiff of blood can drive us into a frenzy and render us as ferocious as an evil cycle. Demons who consume humans attain strength so overwhelming it could collapse the very order of the netherworld. I just like... Well, one, it explains well, there are multiple reasons why Amari's so strong. But, like, it just makes me curious about Amari, though. It makes me even more curious about Amari if a demon consumes Amari's blood. Because, one, you got the Azazel blood up in there, right? And then two, you got human blood up in there. Those two combined will probably make you a shit ton stronger, right? That is why you're being kept here. If you were to wander out into the netherworld, you would incite a grisly battle. That is how important you are to safeguard and how dangerous you are to eat. Right now, Azazel, you must be grappling with the despair of realizing that what he thought was love was actually hunger. I don't know about that. Since it's come to this, he'll have to be relieved of guarding you. I won't be able to see him anymore? Is that what you mean? Well, that's what's wisest. No matter how much you and Azazel are drawn to one another, you cannot be together. I collected as little blood as I could. I wonder if this will satisfy the chief. Still, of all the ways this could have gone, it just had to be the most disappointing one. He even involved Sullivan-sama and developed translation magic. He was more than competent, but in the end, his greed drowned him and he lost himself. But June, you got translation magic out of that. That's something fantastic. Not only that, but because demons of the Azazel clan form powerful preconceptions, they become fragile and likely to break down when they suppress their own desires. It was already too late when his affection for the human escalated, but with his psyche so unstable, I can't even consider him. I won't have enough... What? I won't have enough manpower to oust the chief! Wait, what? Ooh, this is definitely going to be relevant in terms of Iruma, but I'm going to say this in terms of Iruma as well, because, going back to, like, what I was saying about Amari. Iruma, it's going to be very interesting because, remember, Iruma is, lack of a better term, he's no longer human. But if someone consumed Iruma's blood, especially with the Delkira situation, would they become stronger? Yeah, they gotta still become stronger because they're consuming Delkira's blood, duh. But you still have that human blood element up in there. Kind of like, I gotta bring in the, because I compare this shit to Yusuke all the time with the Masaku stuff. It's kind of like, the best comparison is Yusuke, in a way, because it's like, dude, or fuck, I could include Kurama in this conversation as well, because Kurama is technically a human. It's a demon reincarnated as a human, technically. But still, like, it's kind of like that. Like, if a demon ate Yusuke, who's reincarnated as the Mazaku, like we're seeing with Iruma, right? Would they become stronger because of the human blood that was already there? Or would it just be because of the demon blood? Okay, the Mazaku blood in Yusuke's case, and in the case of Iruma, it'd be Delkira's case. Or would it be a combination of both? I really think that's going to be very interesting to see. But this, though, the fact that they want to oust the chief... Dude! But why? Well, duh, because, dude, is there like... Oh, there's something going on. It took 6 days for you to return to work, did it? I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I've caused. This incident has made me all too aware of my own inexperience. I cannot guarantee beyond any doubt that I won't harm her in the future. Meaning, in the worst case, there's a possibility that I may upset the balance of the netherworld. Even though my role is to protect it, that would be inexcusable. I cannot allow it to pass. From this line right here, there's two things. One, Amari could upset the balance of the netherworld, and so could Iruma. Well, obviously Iruma, but I feel like Amari has got to be included in this equation too, right? I see. I prepared the forms for you. To make things easier, we'll erase some of your memories, but I'll give due consideration to the circumstances and ensure your transfer to a suitable department. From now on, your duties, I will not transfer, no matter what. I will never leave her side again. I will not allow anyone else to take my station. She is mine. Ooh. Do you hear yourself? I do. You've been enthralled by that human. You can't be allowed to be close to her any. It's fine. These past several days, I've thought and thought and thought and thought and thought. I thought until I was on the cusp of an evil cycle. I searched for an answer for the feelings she stirred in me. And this is the conclusion I found. It was love! Ah! There's no doubt in my mind that it was nothing but love. No matter what anyone may say, it's impossible for this yearning to be hunger. The life I chose to dedicate to the netherworld, I now wish to dedicate to her. I have decided that the name of this feeling is not hunger. I'm grateful to have been given time to think. Because of that, I can guarantee without any hesitation, I'm truly and wholly in love with her! Dude, watch! We are going to see something very similar with Amari and Iruma. We gotta be! There's no way we don't! But like, at the same time, it's like, this is gonna be different. This is. The set of circumstances between Amari, as I've been saying throughout this, and we've been saying, theorizing for weeks, is that this situation with Amari and Iruma is so different. But I feel like with Amari and Iruma, there are a lot higher stakes going on. And I'm curious what you guys think, especially because you have Iruma, who is again, like Yusuke, he's a former human. He has when he returned to the underworld, he has like the blood of Delkira up in him now. It's like, it's Mazaku Yusuke. That's what that fucking is. Let's be real. Let's be goddamn real. That's what that is. If people who don't recognize that by now are freaking retarded. But then you got Amari here, who is a freaking mixed breed. And the thing is with that is especially based on what was said here about humans. Like, it's dangerous for the, especially with, again, you gotta take into consideration, you have Amari who has the Azazel blood up in her, and then you got Iruma who has Delkira's blood up in him. Like, they're gonna be prime targets for some of these demons. Oh, for sure. They gotta be, that are gonna want to use their blood to become stronger. there's no way that they're not going. There's no way that that's not going to be the case. But like, then there's that again. There's that thing. Does it have like in the case of the gate? I feel like, well, in Omri's case, obviously she has human blood up in there, but it's got to be like any type. Is it like any type of human blood that could go through the gate? Like, if that's the case, then I feel like if with anyone that has human blood up at them can awaken a demon's power. That's what I really think it is. But again, with the case with the Omri especially, it's like, dude, she is a half and half. She is a pure half-blood with strong-ass demon DNA up in her. There's no way that her blood would not make a demon even stronger. It's like a human blood mixed with steroids. That's what, like, I would get from it. Alright, what's the better comparison I was thinking of? Trigger, that's what it was. It was Next Gen Trigger from Vigilantes. That's what I was thinking of. It's like with Trigger. So you have pure Trigger, right? Which is which would be human blood. And then you have Next Gen Trigger, the second generation of Trigger, which would which is even more potent. That's what it kind of that's what I feel like is going to be the situation here. And the enhanced version of Trigger. That's what I feel like Omri's blood is going to be. And I feel like to an extent Iruma's blood will be like. I feel like in Iruma's case though, I feel like he would be because I'm not going to compare it to the Nomu for a second here, because that's just like the best sense I'm going in this direction. I feel like he would be like the Shirakumo of the analogy here. Yeah. That would feel right if I'm going to make this go with this analogy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about this? I'm so happy with HENRI'S declaration. I really am. And do you guys think we're going to see something similar in the main story with Omri and Iruma? Or do you think it's going to be, especially, like, what kind of circumstance do you think it's going to be under here? Do you think it's going to be like when, I feel like it's going to be like when Omri and Iruma are like being hunted, specifically. That's what it feels like to me. I think they're going to be hunted down. I really do. I think it's going to be when they're starting to get hunted down. And what do you guys think about, like, the power of their blood specifically? Like, do you guys think that it's going to be like, especially like in Iruma and Omri's case, do you think it's going to be like the power of human blood, but like on steroids if a demon consumes them? Like, that's what I think anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Iruma content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!